All right, it is leg day, and we are more than late to the gym. I'd say it goes from being late to irresponsibly late at this point. We should have hit the gym hours ago, honestly, but we were busy. We had some stuff going on. We did what we had to do, and now we're getting up here and getting it done. So it is what it is. It's okay, no big deal. But in that regard, I am going to not do squats today. I'm just going to push that forward. So we'll just take that exercise right off the table. To modify, we will do leg extensions, leg curls, and some calf presses. We will remove our squats and our adductor abductors. And shoulders, we're going to keep the same. Might even superset shoulders where I might just grab a pair of 25s, do my leg raises, do my shoulders, do my leg raises, do my shoulders. I think that's what I'll do tonight, just to speed up the process so that when I'm done with everything, I don't have to mess around with shoulders. I don't know, we'll see. If we got time, maybe we'll throw some adductors, abductors in. But that is the plan for today. As far as cardio goes, yeah, no, we didn't do cardio today, and I'm not planning on doing it tonight. I don't think that I will get my 30 minutes of cardio in today. So, shame on me for not getting it. It's the first day I've missed cardio in 3-4 months, something like that. But it is what it is. I just don't think that I'm gonna have time to do it. If I somehow can get everything done in 30 minutes and I got a little time left, I will jump on that cardio machine just to make sure I at least get an hour workout in, honestly. But I doubt that we're going to be getting through with everything in 30 minutes. Be cool, and I doubt it will happen. We'll see. As far as our meals go today, we're within our budget on everything. We're hitting our protein goals, but we did go out to eat today. I went to an Italian restaurant. That's the reason I did not get to the gym earlier tonight. Went out to eat earlier tonight, and then went out to a movie, and then earlier in the day I had my daughter's soccer practice. So all day long I've had stuff going. And then at the baseball game, I was a good boy. I only had 2 Michelob Ultras, and I feel really good about that, because that Friday night baseball, 9 yards, that could spiral out of control pretty quickly. So I was pretty happy with the fact that I only had a couple of drinks. Anyway, it is the middle of the night. We're gonna go in here and get our exercises done. We'll debrief on the way home. All right, so we are definitely going to superset. I have a couple of 25-pound dumbbells down here, and we're going to use one of the benches to superset side lat raises right after we get done with our leg extensions. So that is how we are going to work it. Let's go do it. All right. Oh, might be time to increase the weight. Oh, definitely need to go up. Definitely need. All right. All right, let's see. 14 minutes, 45 seconds, so 15 minutes for 2 exercises. Normally takes me about 10 to 20 per exercise. So So 9 minutes, 3 minutes rest in between. So about 15 minutes per exercise. So not bad. Shit. Alright, I know I said I wasn't going to do any fucking pressing, but now that I'm in here, shit's feeling good. It's what it is. Oh, fuck. Oh. Shit. I think this will probably be the last set. I'm really finally starting to feel pumped. And I did add 25 to each side. Whew. So, alright, fuck it. It felt good. Let's go one more. Let's take it for one more ride. I hate that thing. Fuck. All right. All right, we're supersetting. All right, so I cut out cardio, so we're good there. But everything else I got in, and I know I said I wasn't going to do any pressing movements on my legs, but I mean, everything was just feeling so good. I don't know, it's one of those times you get into the gym, you get to work, and look at the veinage. Nasty. The veinage is looking good. Look at that. Alright, so we got here. Oh yeah. Starting to get some good definition in there. I can dig it. Nice. Looking good. Looking good. All right, let's go ahead and check our shoulders real quick, see what we got going up top. Oh yeah. The rear delts are really starting to come in now. It's going to be time to add front delts back in now that we're catching up. And we got our peak higher than our shoulder now. So really time to bring it back in. Whew. All right, so that was your classic let the energy at the gym dictate your workout type situation. So we did leg raises, side lat raises, superset, leg curls, rear delts, superset with the dumbbells, and shoulders were not terrifically pumped up. They felt all right, but I've had much better pumps. So I went through all my exercises and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a superset here just to make sure I hit my shoulders really well, and that I have the feeling I wanted the stimulus. I wanted to feel the stimulus like I normally do. And what does that feel like? I don't know. Can I even describe this? Well, one, it's engorged with blood. The body part you're working out, it's absolutely engorged with blood and feels like it's going to almost explode or something. Like it is just fully, just a lot fuller than it normally is. Like you can feel it behind the skin. Then the other part of it is that there's a slight, I don't know, I would say discomfort to your muscle group that you're working. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a burn, but definitely a fatigued a fatigue discomfort, where you can just feel that you worked that body part very hard and vigorously. It's very fatigued and worn out and on the verge of being sore. Like if you could, I would say, like before DOMS hit, which is delayed onset muscle soreness from lactic acid buildup. If you've ever had that hit, right before it hits, you got this feeling in your muscle group where you're like, man, I really worked that muscle good. I'm going to feel that tomorrow type feeling. And that's it. So anyway, I didn't have those feelings. And I wanted to make sure they're there, because without that, I don't feel like I can be 100% certain that I got the stimulus that I needed for those muscles to grow. Legs felt great, even before the leg presses. But I had some extra time, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the leg presses, because it's not quite an hour in yet. It was like 40 minutes into the workout. So I went ahead and went through the leg presses. After everything was said and done, I did my leg raises. Everything was said and done. I spent exactly 63 minutes. So 3 minutes over an hour after my leg raises. And then I said, you know what? What's a few extra minutes just to make sure that I get the stimulus I need in my shoulders? So I said, I'm just going to do as many sets as it takes to get the pump and to get the fatigued feeling in my muscle group that I want to get in my side delts and rear delts. So I did side lat raises on the machine and did some face pulls. And it took me all of 2 sets of supersetting that, 2 supersets to get it done. And after 2 supersets, I felt really good. The muscles felt worked. They still feel worked. And I was like, okay, I got what I needed. So it's more important to get what you need than anything else for stimulus for growth, if you're looking to grow, if that's what you're looking to do. So to do that, you know, you get to the end of a workout and you say, I'm just not feeling it 100%. I still got a little bit left. Do another set. Do another 2 sets. What's that extra 6 minutes of rest and 3 minutes of work going to do besides help? Nothing. Now, maybe you got a hard stop and you got to leave. You know, that's another thing. If you're continually seeing that you're not getting the stimulus you need, then you need to figure out how to do that, whether that be shortening your rest periods, whatever it is that you need to do to get it. You need to make that adjustment. And that's for each individual workout and each person to figure out on their own. I can't sit here and tell you, do this, 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 and this, and then you'll be perfect. Because what one person does might not be perfect for the next, and vice versa. So you really got to play around with it and get it where you want it to be. And that's kind of the beauty of the gym and working out, is like, it's your thing. It's nobody else's. If you decide to make a tweak and do something different to your routine, that's your decision. Your gains or losses are predicated on the decisions you make. And, you know, as long as you're going hard, you're going to get some kind of gains. As long as you're pushing to failure, as long as you're going hard, as long as you're coming out of the gym with a good workout every single time you walk in, you're going to see some improvement. And then the more you optimize everything, the more improvement you're going to see as you move along. And that's just how it is. So, all right, so we're going to have to wind up adding in shoulder presses again, because we took them out because our front delts were kind of overpowering our biceps. Our bicep peak was not above our shoulders, and yeah, I want to try to keep my bicep peak just a little bit above my shoulders, right? So now that the bicep peak is back above the shoulders again, and the shoulders are starting to fall behind, then we're going to go ahead and add in our shoulder press. So it'll be shoulder press, side delt, rear delt, and that's going to be what we're going to be doing on shoulders. So I don't know, I have a half a mind to just remove the rest day and make that a shoulder day, because I mean, how much fatigue is throwing shoulders in and just removing the rest day going to really accumulate? I mean, it's not a ton of fatigue in our shoulders, in our shoulder movements and workouts. So, anybody has any comments on that, throw it down in the comments. Let me hear what you got to say about possibly removing the rest day and turning that into a shoulder day, right? Just taking it away from legs. Instead of doing legs, shoulders, we'll just have a leg specific day and a shoulder specific day. I like having chest back on the same day. That seems to be working out really well for me. I like having arms by itself, although I am also probably going to throw in forearm movements, because we've been neglecting the forearms for the past 3 months. But I think, forearms are those things like you can throw it in, you can take it out, you can throw it in, you can take it out. And I tend to see a lot of growth in a short period of time with my forearms. So I think putting shoulders, front delts back in, putting forearms back in, possibly having a shoulder day on its own, maybe the tweaks we're going to make, but we'll think about it. We got a couple weeks before we lock into the bulk. I mean, right now, as far as calorie consumption goes, we're eating at maintenance, just eating to stay full, not worried about seeing the numbers move on the scale. Just want a good 30 days of eating at maintenance before we flip the switch and move into the bulking phase. And then we're going to be on the bulk when we move into it, right? And so, it's coming up. It's coming around the bend. Anyway, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to have my protein drink. I'm going to have my creatine. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it all again tomorrow. So y'all have a wonderful night and dominate every single thing you do inside and outside the gym. Talk to y'all tomorrow.